Hello, I'm MynKobayashi, and today I'm going to do day 2 of the BookTubeAthon, and I am going to do Say My Name. I did The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. It's one of my favorite books of all time, and I wanted the challenge, so here it is. The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini, and this is the whole thing. As you can tell, it goes my entire length of my room, from my door all the way to my bookshelves. I live in a college dorm. This is literally the only area I have. So there it was. If you hear weird noise in the background, that's because they're cutting the lawn at my building. So I wanted to not only talk about The Kite Runner, which is a fantastic book, but also the different genres that are amazing and great. So I like to be a diverse reader as much as I can. So I have a lot of different books from different genres. So here are 35 books that I used to do my thing. That is where my bookshelves went. And I'm going to go through them. I did not use all of them. Some of them are back on the shelves. But these are different genres that I wanted to represent and talk about that I used in there. So here we go. The Kite Runner, which is a modern classic. The Iliad, which is a Greek classic. Rilla of Ingleside, which is a story about World War I, and the only book ever written by a woman during World War I on the home front, and one of my favorite books. The Princess Bride, a comedy. The Twelfth Night, a Shakespeare play. Love's Executioner, which has a memoirish area of it, and is also talking about psychopathology, and is nonfiction. Fairest, which is a villain story. Eyes for Little Criminals, which is realistic fiction. Anne of Green Gables, which is a Canadian classic. The Dream Thieves, which is paranormal. Anna Karenina, which is a translated book and also a Russian classic. Fault in Our Stars, which is contemporary. Tom Sawyer, which is a coming-of-age story, as well as an American classic. Rightful, a story of Irina Antwer by Pamela Memmott, which is a self-published book. Hunger Games by Dan Collins, which is dystopian. Emma by Jane Austen, which is from the Regency era and an English classic. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, which is a mystery. Folk and Fairy Tales, which is talking about fairy tales, which is amazing. Carcerum, which is steampunk and also a book on my reading list for this week. Ethical Theories, which is a philosophy book and nonfiction, of course. Winter by Marissa Meyer, which is sci-fi, which is middle grade, as well as urban fiction and mythological fiction. Harry Potter, which is urban fantasy and also has to do with magic. Harry Potter is a great inspiration to the reading world and one of the reasons in which so many young adults and teenagers read today. Six of Crows, which is a villain story as well as an adult, and has LGBT people in it, and is a library book, which is not represented enough on BookTube. But certainly not least, Abnormal Psychology, which is an educational book as well as psychology. So those are 35 books and kind of different genres. Some of them intertwine a little bit. And please, if you have done this, link below so that I can see how you did this challenge, and read lots this week. Have a great day.